All right, moving on. I've managed to get this sort of quarter piece done, and I've managed to do it all with one piece. And the hardest thing was just getting all these bends and curves done. And I found that if you start in the middle and then sort of work your way out, you can sort of move the creases to the edge where you're going to cut the pieces off. So that's that done. And now I'm going to move on to this door, and I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse so you guys can see how I've done it. And this one I've done first, which is quite easy because only a little bit. I just have to take these out like I've done here, so I can cut round it and hopefully get that side looking as good as that side.
Your heart makes no sound. I'll find valid in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
So this is like the first step of it done. I've managed to get all that nice behind that latch. And then followed, you see this line here, that's where the seal sits, so I've just gone a bit further behind that, so hopefully there's no water issues. But yeah, as you go further down and you try and do these bends, that's when it wants to wrinkle, but you're just nice and gentle with it and massage it out. And there we have it, the final finished piece. I'm pretty happy with how it's all come out actually. There's no creases, and around where I've cut around the door handle and that latch, it's actually come out pretty well. One thing I will say is if you're looking for an adhesive spray, this stuff is actually amazing. The kit I got, they gave me like 10 cans of this and I've only gone through like 2 so far. And the other thing, these blades, for some reason, this material absolutely destroys these blades. I've gone for about 10 so far. So if you're looking at doing this, that adhesive spray is really good, and get extra blades because you just go through them like hot knife through butter. It's crazy. But now I'm going to move on, finish this piece here and that piece there. If you're wondering why I use the entire roll and didn't cut out a piece to measurement, when you're stretching out around these sort of curves and bends and stuff, you end up using more than you think you would use. So after doing, you know, one of the first pieces, I just do it with a full roll, and then I know I'm going to have plenty left over. It's well worth doing that. All right, so moving on to the next step, I want to get these sort of B-pillars all carpeted, and it's going to be so much easier with these seats out of the way. And the floor, the carpet underneath is disgusting. There's fag ends, there's nuts, there's wrappers, there's all kinds of nastiness. So I'm going to give it a good hoover first before I do anything else, because I don't want to work in this dirty environment. And then I'm going to start carpeting, get these B-pillars. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to carpet the floor as well, because I've got loads of this stuff. And yeah, I'm going to put it on the floor. Now my first thought was, is it going to be hard wearing? Is it going to be okay for me to use this? But I've got floor mats, so there's not really going to be any like, you're not really going to be standing on it. And there are like tears and stuff in this corner, and it already looks pretty crap. So I think I'm just going to go over the whole lot, so it all looks like brand new. And then I'm going to move on and do the roof. Go over all this. I'm going to have to take out both the sun visors, take out these surrounds, and go over all of that. And then eventually the front sort of A-pillar trims there, I'm going to go over them as well. So I've got the floor completely finished, and it did take some doing going around all these like bends and twists and trying to get it all fitted properly and nice, and I've got all the bits down there. And I went as far as like the factory carpet at the top, right around there. And just done little cuts for the sort of cables and the handbrake cable. And I've started moving on to the B-pillar, so this bit's done. It's looking pretty good. I've just got these last bits to do, but I've put some more insulation in these cavities. It's surprising how much you could actually fit in there because it's all just hollow. So that's where I'm at. So I just need to carpet the rest of these bits, and then put it all back together because I need the van up and running, ready for work tomorrow. Alright, so I've got all these seats back in and all the carpets all nice and done. I should have maybe got some rubber mats over those carpet mats. I don't really like them. I've only had them a few months and they're starting to wear already, but overall I'm happy with how this is looking. I gave all these trims a big clean out when I got them out because they were absolutely filthy. It's getting a bit dark now, but all the B pillars are done. They're all nicely carpeted. So all I've got left to do is the roof, but I'm not going to do the roof yet because I've got a solar panel for the roof, and when I put that on I'm going to have some wires going across and down here, this piece, to my fuse board. So I'm going to wait until that's here because I want all the wires nice and hidden, blah blah blah. So that's going to be about it for this video. Next video I'm going to be doing all this cabinet stuff. I'm probably just going to finish that off in the background. I won't do another video on that. So yeah, all the cabinet stuff, all my sink, all my gas hobs, some more wiring stuff to get all that hooked up and running right, and a diesel night heater. So that's going to be in the next video. So for now guys, I will catch you in the next one. If you like the video, give it a like, even subscribe if you don't mind. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.